Every so often a product comes along that carries an awesome name. Consumer Cellular, best known for its phones for seniors, also sells a tablet for old folks called a GrandPad. Now, it may not be more powerful than the better known iPad tablet, but it does have one thing an iPad lacks: a puppies button. Hi, I'm Jeff Hoyt, Editor-in-Chief of SeniorLiving.Org. Every day we cover issues facing older adults, including finance, health, love, and society. In order to help people age with ease, we review medical alert systems, telephones, and other tech that allow seniors to live independently in their homes. And today I'll be reviewing Consumer Cellular's GrandPad. Brilliantly combines the words grandpa, its target audience, and iPad, the best known tablet in the world, despite the Apple product completely lacking a puppies button. I'll unbox the unique item, test it, list its pros, cons, and latest prices. I'll explain who can benefit from the GrandPad: tech-phobic seniors with plenty of do-re-mi, especially those who love puppies. So here's the GrandPad, powered by Consumer Cellular. Here's a cradle where you can put it and then charge it. And hidden here in the corner is a cute little stylus. Don't know if you can see it says GrandPad on it. And then finally, it said it came with complete instructions. Here's the product overview. So here's the complete package. You got the GrandPad, you got a little cradle you use for charging, stylus, and a very, very small product overview. So I'm going to go digging for the instructions and see how the GrandPad operates. In both its hardware and its software, the GrandPad excels at usability. Let's start with starting it. When I pick up my iPad, I have to search all four sides to find the on-off switch. With the GrandPad, when the flap of the cover is closed, it goes into standby mode. And then when you open the cover, it comes out of standby mode and it's ready to do your bidding. Yeah, I could buy a smart cover for my iPad that works like that, but it still will have an on-off switch that a senior could accidentally press. Not so the GrandPad. When I'm done, simply close the cover, tablet returns to standby mode. Now to charge it, well, there's nothing for a senior to plug in each time, so there's no fiddling with cables. Once the included charging cradle is plugged in, well, the user simply has to place the tablet back on the charger, and you'll hear it. And you'll see that a light went on here to show that it's charging. So you could keep the GrandPad on the charging cradle and use it and always be charged. And one note though, they refer to this as a wireless charging cable. Yeah, it can charge the GrandPad wirelessly, which is a nice feature, but the charger itself has to be plugged into a standard wall outlet with a cord. Now because it's lightweight and not bulky, well, the senior could easily take the tablet along to entertain them while in the back of a car or in a doctor's waiting room. It's bigger than a cell phone, sure, but it could replace a cell phone for a senior not inclined to use one. Now take a look at the high-definition home screen, its large, colorful icons. So whatever you can't see can be found by just pressing the arrows on the side here. Or you can just use your finger, or a stylus is included, and scroll. So it's simple, intuitive, there's nothing to memorize. I said it was easy to use. I was really surprised when I started testing the GrandPad to see that it worked right out of the box. I didn't have to hook up to the Wi-Fi as tablets usually require. It can be connected to Wi-Fi, but it doesn't have to be, as it has its own 4G LTE connectivity. And that means I could immediately satisfy my urge to look at puppies. However, my attempts to surf the net were not as fast. The GrandPad wouldn't let me on the internet without first making me scroll through and acknowledge a 17-page warning about inappropriate content. And even then, I couldn't really surf the net. Instead, the tablet offers some pre-programmed buttons, including Wikipedia and the American Association of Retired Persons, or AARP. Hey, Consumer Cellular, what do we got to do to get a SeniorLiving.org button up on here? Well, that's better. To surf the entire internet, the user or caregiver has to go through a web portal and grant the GrandPad access. And like other tablets, the GrandPad has both a forward-facing and a selfie camera, which can be used for video Zoom calls. Hiya, puppy. One consistent feature is the way the GrandPad instructs its users on how to do what you want within the context of where you are in the software. The developers have gone out of their way to display easy-to-follow instructions on the 8-inch screen. For example, here it tells you how to turn on the flash, and the Take Photo button, it's hard to miss. The cameras are okay, and after you shoot, look at the clear delete or save buttons. These aren't just icons, but clearly written out instructions written in large fonts. And here are some of the photos I took. And there's also some other samples in there. You see all the clear instructions? Now, despite all these simple instructions, mistakes can still occur, especially with a senior who doesn't use a lot of tech, and who hasn't deleted something by accident. So another nice touch is if you do delete a photo by accident, you just contact customer service and they'll retrieve it for you. That's what I call customer service. So while looking at photos, users and family are encouraged to leave comments, both written and verbal.
This photo was taken with my new GrandPad.
And if it's a video user, users will see a play or play video button. Sadly, other video options are pretty limited, as there's no streaming allowed on the GrandPad other than YouTube. So if grandma wants to Netflix and chill, she's going to need another tablet. There's no ebook support either. Instead, the GrandPad offers a wide variety of music from Tony Bennett to Wu-Tang Clan. It can even play FM and AM radio stations through its dual speakers. How old school is that? The tablet also includes a bunch of ad-free games, weather reports, so you can see if it's raining cats and puppies, a toolbox that includes a flashlight, a magnifying glass, and moods. Did I mention the GrandPad has a puppies button? Well, that's under moods, along with winter, beach, and in an attempt to please all audiences, kittens. Now, for those of you who don't like puppies or kittens, you know who you are. The GrandPad features curated articles such as historical conflicts. But don't worry, other hard-hitting articles include Cat of the Day and Dog of the Day. Here's a sneak peek of the articles labeled Inspiration. Not very inspiring. I mentioned Zoom video calls earlier. The device can also make plain old phone calls with a contact added to the device or by dialing a number. And using the companion app or the web portal, friends and families can share pictures and videos with the GrandPad, as well as make video calls. The GrandPad can also receive emails, send them to a contact, or send it to every contact entered. You can compose and send emails, which is one of the few things that typing is required. But if that's too much work for Grandma, she can simply dictate a voice message, which is a whole lot easier. Dear family, I have a sudden urge to get a puppy. In keeping up with their walled garden approach, the GrandPad doesn't accept incoming calls or email from strangers. With so many spammers and scammers on the internet, this certainly can protect seniors from their clutches. But at what price? From what I've seen, Consumer Cellular itself offers the best price for a GrandPad. You can buy a new GrandPad from them directly for $299. And as I showed in the unboxing, that includes the case, cradle, and stylus. Consumer Cellular will even let you buy it over time without interest. That's just $11 down and $12 a month over 2 years. But this high-tech device won't do much without service, and that's $40 a month. AARP members can knock off $2 a month from that. But that does include unlimited data use, unlimited ad-free streaming music, unlimited video calling, internet browsing, customer support, mobile access to the smartphone app, and customizable content, like puppies. So they offer a 30-day free trial, so you can find out if it's not a good match for you or your loved one, and you'll get the equipment feedback as well as the service fee if you don't use a lot of data. Now, if you visit the GrandPad website, you'll see you can get the system for just $29 down, and that seems cheaper, but then you'll have to pay a monthly fee of $89 a month. And after just a few months, this will end up costing a lot more money than buying from Consumer Cellular. And on Amazon, I've seen it for about $400, including 1 month of service, but additional service costs $59 monthly. So both the unit and the service are more expensive than buying them directly from Consumer Cellular. Now don't forget, the GrandPad doesn't need Wi-Fi, so you could spend the money you are going to spend on installing and maintaining Grandpa's Wi-Fi on this. On the other hand, without being able to stream videos except for family memories, Grandpa might still want Netflix and Wi-Fi besides the GrandPad. So is this Consumer Cellular GrandPad right for you or your loved one? Well, loneliness is prevalent among seniors and can harm them physically and mentally, as well as make them more likely to be scammed. And one of the many benefits of modern technology is connecting people. But trying to get an isolated senior to enter a Zoom meeting or join another type of video call, well, that can be frustrating. If you're looking for a way for a tech-insecure senior to communicate with family and friends easily, without them having to learn to operate a cell phone or spot a scammer, well then, you should consider the GrandPad. It could allow a user to see their out-of-state baby grandchild for the very first time. Consumer Cellular does offer medical alert devices as well as simpler phones for seniors who aren't ready for or don't need a smartphone. We offer even more information about Consumer Cellular and the GrandPad on SeniorLiving.Org. And for more products to help you age with ease, visit SeniorLiving.Org, where you can find and compare housing options for seniors, including in-home care, assisted living, nursing homes, and everything in between. And please, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.